Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Wednesday to you all. Happy stormy Wednesday to you all, apparently, because a thunderstorm has rolled into the area, but that won't stop us from checking out new music. We're heading over to the world of the K-hip hops, apparently, um, with Miss Mirani. And we might have done a couple of releases from her in the past, but for me, the main exposure I have with Mirani as an artist is her feature verse on Moonbill's G999 or G999, and I thoroughly enjoyed that song. I think it's one of my favorite Moonbill solos that she's dropped, which is saying something considering her solo discography, but that's besides the point. She's dropped, I don't know if this is new, but she's dropped an MV for a song titled Hit Me Up, featuring Mr. Fix-On himself, Mr. MINGI of ATEEZ, and this one's on the release calendar, and it got my curiosity. What is it? It got the curiosity feelers going. So I figured let's learn some stuff and let's just vibe, because I do love a good cheeky collab piece one time, and I reckon this is gonna be a good cheeky little collab piece one time. So let's just send it one time. Here we go. Apparently, I got a little bit too excited recording, and I've absolutely just ripped off a bandage on my leg. But hopefully, everything is okay. And as I mentioned earlier, we might have done some Mirani stuff in the past, but I'm very unfamiliar with her style, with her work, and I'm also just very much a noob when it comes to K-hip hop in general. I don't even know if this is going to be a K-hip hop type song, or if this is going to be something a lot more melodic, kind of like what Youngji did with Kyungsu, Do Kyungsu, or Do earlier on in the year. I might be something a little bit more melodic, and it also might be just straight hip hop. I don't know. The more melodic it is, the easier it's going to be for me to understand. But at the end of the day, it's about personal growth here. It's about learning. So let's send it one time. We've got pace. Hello, sir. Looking sharp as usual. I love the pace of this. It's a song that cool octaves. What a beat. Well, it's so fast, but can't help but just move along to it. Hit me up. Hit me up. Hit me up. There's some cool layering stuff going on when you get melodic Mingi, but now that it's rapper Mingi, it's later vocals. But there is an interesting, almost cutesiness to this that I am really liking. But then that beat comes back, and we're grooving again. Hell yeah. It's nice and easy to listen to. The collab is honestly, the collab is kind of nice. It's too. Again, I'm not very familiar with Mirani's work, but when you think of hip hop, you think of very rhythm oriented or rap heavy stuff of that nature. Of course, Mingi being part of ATEEZ, being part of the main rap duo of ATEEZ, usually brings a lot of venom, a lot of grit to the table. So much so that in his in ATEEZ's Dingo Killing Voice, he had like 3 or 4 water bottles lined up just because his tone is so aggressive. But you bring those two together, and it becomes a super mellow combo that, much like this case with Youngji and Kyungsu's song from earlier this year, it's just nice. It's light, it's friendly, it's inviting, and the groove. Oh my goodness, the groove is spectacular. It's one of those songs that it goes, and you gotta feel it in your bones, and once your body catches on to that groove, it's over for you. Involuntarily, you're joining along to it. It's just, oh, and it's, it's kind of the entire, maybe people who are familiar with Mirani might not think of it this way, but for me, this feels like the perfect counter to what I would imagine a collab between these two would sound like. And it all starts immediately from beat 1. This beat, it's so fast. But you don't really care, at least for me, I don't care that it's fast, because the pace is one of the charming points of this song, and it just, the fact that it's not afraid of going at this speed, but it never feels like it's starting to run away from you. That's, I think, a really hard balance to find sometimes when it comes to a song of this nature. This song pulls it off really nicely. And also the fact that we get mainly hip-hop artists that are very smooth on the vocals. Mirani's got a little bit of auto-tune going on, but it's at a level where I can tolerate, and that's coming from someone who really does not like auto-tune to begin with. And it just, you feel that vibe going. It's a short song, so let's just run the first verse again. Yeah, but like this really fast-paced beat with the quite soft attack. Like the bass isn't meant to be like this big punchy thing. The pad part isn't meant to be this huge, impactful, punchy beat. It's actually quite a mellow attack, all things considered. And then you have that soft vocal that isn't too fast either, for the most part. There's some parts where the cadence really picks up in tempo, but it's just very soft, and it makes listening to it that much easier, especially considering how fast this song is. If this song was as intense as you'd kind of imagine it to be, at the pace that it's written in, it would have been way too overwhelming, I think. This, extremely well balanced. Love a good harmony. It can be as simple as octaves. You get that texture. And even though that hook is really repetitive, if it's a song that's meant for the listener to join in on, yeah, as soon as you learn the hit me up hook, hit me up, of course you're gonna be jamming along to it. Your body's already there. Now you can like verbally join in. And sometimes as a listener, all you want to do is just join in with your artist's favorite song, join in with your favorite artist's songs. And that transition into the Mingi verse is so smooth, because it happens just, it happens like that, and before you realize it, we're halfway through the verse already. And then You know, we had that really nice pace. We had a lot of playful energy going on, but now we're slowing it back, or we're not slowing it down, but we're controlling it a little bit. We're mellowing it out before it gets too out of hand, only for that hit me up hook to come back again. And it's very self-aware, this song, on where it is, what it's doing. Like that. It makes it so much easier to enjoy and so much easier to listen to. I'm always happy to be surprised by a release, and I've mentioned this with every single K-hip-hop related release, that I really am not well versed in the nuances of K-hip-hop, like what goes into making a good K-hip-hop song. I just talk about what I like compositionally, what I like rhythmically, because that's really all that my musical brain can process and kind of make sense of. But whenever we get a release like this that's got so much melody going on, but still retaining that focus nuance on the rhythm aspect of hip-hop, I love stuff like this, because it's still somewhat within my comfort zone, and yet I can still kind of expand my reaches slowly but surely into the K-hip-hop realm, or just the hip-hop realm in general. So I appreciate stuff like this. But at the end of the day, this is just a nice, fun, simple song that I am definitely going to play this, and I'm definitely going to jam out to. And sometimes that's all you want in life, is just a nice song to enjoy. And this is definitely a nice song to enjoy indeed. Thoroughly appreciate it, thoroughly enjoyed it. But that is going to be it from me today. Thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today: let's work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be checking in with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day to day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.